I am back from the third day or fourth day of real work, and we went to Zapata, which is where the family's ranch is. On my mom's side, like kind of out of Zapata, but it's still there. And I did shovel testing for the first time, and it's like we did 8. And 7 of 8 of them were like super shallow because there was bedrock right underneath. And then one of them wasn't, and Colin dug that one, which I'm kind of upset about. I wanted to do it, but also at the same time, I was pretty tired. But it was cool. I mean, I learned a lot. And I asked a bunch of questions on the drive back about like archaeology and why we do what we do, and like I was like, how do sites get covered? Because we'd never covered that in class, and if we have, then I wasn't paying attention. But he said there's like 3 different types. I forget the name. I know alluvial, that's with rain or water. It carries material like silt or sand, and it'll place it over sites. And like if there's a flood, that'll happen, or if it rains and there's something in the rain, it'll do it, or if it's over a river, that'll do it. And the example that I like to think of is if there's let's say this is a river and this is the bed of the river, and it floods, it's gonna carry with it sand and deposit it on this side. And so if there's a site right here, it's gonna carry water up and over and deposit the water here, and like with sand on top of it. And it does that a bunch of times, and then like layer, it'll just cover the site with sand. And then another one is like gravity. So think of if it's the side of a mountain, and there's a site right here, and things fall on top and fall on top and fall on top, and eventually it'll cover that. And then I think it's called colluvial or something like that. And then there's a third one, which is like a really weird word, and it means like wind. So if you're in a desert and there's a site and it pushes sand over it, and pushes sand over the wind, pushes sand and sand and sand. And so those are the 3 like main ways that a site gets covered. And I was like, okay, very cool, because I never actually learned that, and I feel like that's really important for archaeology. And then we talked about like I need to learn the different like types of soil and how to like identify what soil is what. And like always, like, you know, like when you're doing CRM and looking for a site, you're not just looking at like where you're supposed to dig, you're also looking at everything around it. So like we were in a river, like a channelized river or creek bed, and he was like, I can tell that this is man-made because like the sides were like pushed up real high, and it was really wide, and it was like, this is like, if this was a channel, like if it was a creek, it would be a lot smaller, and the dirt wouldn't be piled up as high, and like you can tell that it was like pushed around by like a man or a machine. I was like, okay, very cool, good to know. When digging a shovel test, there's like layers you're supposed to go through. So you either go 80 centimeters deep, or you dig through strata A, and then halfway through, or 10 to 20 centimeters into strata B, because you're just making sure that there's like no artifacts in strata B. And if there's none in strata A, which can be pretty deep, then I should have asked him, what if strata A is really shallow, and then strata B is really shallow as well? Do you keep going? Okay, well, I'll ask him that next time. And then we talked about like grad school stuff, and he was saying that like if I wanted to do Mesoamerican or like Central South American stuff, I should go to Texas State because they have a good program there. And if I want to do underwater stuff, I should go to Texas A&M. So now I have 2 places in my brain that I can go to, and that like I know I would like, you know. So I got to learn more Spanish if I'm going to do that, like Central, South America. Yeah, today was good though. I mean, I feel pretty cool. I feel pretty energized and more knowledgeable than I was. Yeah, and then like we talked about. Some other stuff. I listened to a bunch of music, and we got done really early. We didn't do anything today, kind of, and like we dug some shovel tests, but it took 2 hours to get there. We were there for maybe 2 hours. It took 2 hours to get back. So, what is that? A third of the time we were working, 2/3 of the time we weren't. That's nothing. I think what else we talked about. I talked about applying to grad school on the way up, and he was saying like, I was like, what do you need? Like, how do you do it? Because I haven't really talked to anybody about it. I don't know why, but I'm like, this guy gets it. Like, I can trust this guy. And he was saying like good recommendation letters, your like intent essay. If your GPA is like not that good, you can still get in. And I said mine was like a 3 something because it's gonna be by the end of senior year. Well, it is now, but it's gonna be better by the end of senior year. And he was like, "Oh, you're good." So I was like, "Okay, fuck yeah, dude." And I'm getting gowned, which is nice, which maybe will be good. I don't know. This is embarrassing now. I'm nervous. Yeah. I'm gonna do this though. I'm doing it. No, yeah, fuck. I'm doing it. I'm doing this. And I'm gonna go to grad school, and I'm gonna get my PhD. So that's what's gonna happen. Okay. Okay. No, it's happening though. So that's my little update. Yeah. I need to learn about soils. I'm going to take a geology class. And I'm going to ask Sherwood if I can work with her in her like archaeology lab next year. Yeah. That's it. Okay. I will see you. Oh, wait, I should update about what happened yesterday. I had planned to edit a video, and I took some videos. But we dug 9 trenches. Nothing in any of them. Which is kind of a bummer, but it's whatever. Yeah, I was a little zone out. That's it. That's my update. I'm excited for tomorrow. Probably doing more trenches tomorrow. Yay. And finding nothing. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles. So I will see you soon. Bye.